Yo, what up? It's Aaron motherfucking Moses. And this video is for one of the homies. Uh he says that he's watched all of my videos, all the videos that I made on depression. And he is still asking for more tips, wisdom, information on how to beat depression. First, one of my I think the first self-help video that I ever made was how to be happy. How to be happy and how to be happier. Definitely watch those if you haven't. I didn't send you those links, bro. But that was made about three years ago. And I had on shades. I was drinking on the tall can. I had on a hat. And I was at my mom's house, and you could see a lot of green in the background. But first you have to realize, one of my tips is know yourself. Know yourself and realize that your depression is not you. Don't call it your depression. The depression that you're experiencing is not a part of your being. It's not a part of your entity. If you know anything about Spider-Man, the cartoon Spider-Man as a comic book character, you know they have Venom, the symbiote, one of my favorite characters, probably my favorite characters. The thing about Venom is an alien who attaches himself to other beings and transforms them. He takes over their mind, and one of the symptoms of the symbiote and the actual host fusing is when the symbiote first starts to take over that host. They say we, us, but after a minute, I think after about a week, they start using I. You don't want that depression to get you to the point where you're saying I. When you're depressed as fuck and you're going to the store, we are going to the store. When you get past a certain amount of time, it's gonna be I got a song called Don't Do That, because the motherfuckers are gonna think you're crazy. So I got a song off my horrorcore mixtape, Beautiful Music for You to Kill To, called These Voices. And the hook is, why do these voices keep telling me to do bad things that I see in my dream? Ask yourself what this depression, why these voices keep asking you to do bad things that you see in your dreams. If somebody came up to you, if you smoke crack, then this analogy is not going to apply to you. But if somebody came up to you and said, hey, do you want to smoke some crack? Would you like a rock? What's the first thing that you think? Nah, that's not me. Why would you even think that I smoke crack? What makes you feel so comfortable as to smoke crack? Why do you smoke crack? And what the fuck am I doing to make you think that we have something in common to the point where I would enjoy a piece of crack with you? Those are very important questions. Why is this depression thinking that I'm the one for it? You are not born depressed. You're not born depressed. That's not your natural program. It's literally something outside of you. It's literally something that's attaching itself to you, that's attacking you. My dog, my dog Gaia, has horrible worms right now. They're in her brain. We have to get her to the vet, and she has a series of 4 shots that she has to take. And this whole time, and you see me talk shit about my dog Gaia, and say stuff about her. She's had worms since she was born. She's she's had worms since she was born, and this whole time, all these behavioral issues that she's been having, it hasn't been her. It's been her depression. It's been these fucking worms in her brain, and you can Google that. Worms will go to the brain, even in humans, and start making you exhibit behaviors that are outside of your normal fucking function. What the fuck is that? Hold on. This better not be her ass at the motherfucking door. I don't know who the fuck that is. But anyways, ask yourself those questions. What's making you depressed? The only thing that's making you depressed when you're a child, I mean, we'll say since have you ever seen a depressed 2-year-old? No, I haven't. Maybe a little sad 2-year-old that couldn't get their way for a couple seconds, but that's what your natural state is. The only way, the only reason that you're depressed is because you're putting things into your body or around yourself or in your mind that's making you depressed. Watch no TV. Don't watch any TV. Don't smoke any cigarettes. Anything depression, like I said in all these videos, depression is literally you pressing yourself down. That's what depression means. You are pressing yourself down. Like decompose, deactivate is not a good one. But pressing yourself down and taking something away. You're introducing something into you that's doing one of two things or both. Pressing you down or taking something away. If you follow me on Facebook, I posted something about a month ago. Cigarettes are vampires. Anything that you put into your body, into your mind that takes something away, everything makes you a little tired, or you're not a god. You're going through life and you're losing energy every second. But those big ass chunks being taken away, that's not acceptable. You have to remove all that shit from your body. No drinking, no doing the pizza, no smoking weed. Weed is just, it's a tool, it's a trigger. It's awesome for a lot of people. A lot of people can't handle smoking weed. A lot of people go without smoking weed and they get depressed because of it. So anything that's not fruits, vegetables, and water, you cannot afford to be taking that in. Mass media, Instagram, Facebook, just remove yourself. Everything that does not contribute to your body and a positive, everything that's not food, everything that's not fruits, vegetables, sunlight, grass on your feet, water. Don't even have sex. What are you having sex and doing drugs for if you're depressed? That shit's gonna press you down. Everything's already a drug. I made a song called Everything's Drugs. I wrote that when I was on acid. But it's true. Everything is a drug. Food is a drug. If you want to think about it like that, no. I mean, I was in a really druggy state of mind and just thinking about trying to be fucking Jimi Hendrix, thinking about shit that I didn't really understand. But, right, draw, higher vibrational, high up. Think about what you can do to make people not want to offer you the crack. Think about that. Depression is crack. Why is this person walking up to you? How would you feel if somebody walked up to you and asked you if you wanted to take a hit of crack? If you wanted to bang some fucking heroin? If you wanted to not only bang heroin, shoot heroin in your fucking arm with a needle, but share a needle with them? What if you just the most undesirable woman walked up to you and said, "Hey, Want some pussy? No. A pimp walked up to you. This happens to me. This doesn't happen that often, not anymore. Especially since I moved. Pimps walking up to you. You like girls, right? I got some bitches around the corner. It's only gonna be $50. Like what? Why do you think I do? I look like I buy pussy? Why does everybody keep asking me that? No, but what? How would you feel if somebody walked up to you and asked you if you wanted to share a needle with them, full of heroin? What makes you think that I would do that? What am I giving off? Why did you come up to me? What do you think we have in common? To the point where you feel comfortable enough that you can ask me some shit like that. And what is it about you that makes you do that shit? This is just not registering with me. That's not me. Every time that you have a depressed thought, that's not me. I am a God. Why am I thinking like this? What? This is coming from somewhere. Identify the source. This is coming from somewhere. And I'm reading the book and I feel like a fucking idiot because I read that book for a good 4 hours yesterday and I don't know what it's called. But I'm reading the book. I'll put the title in the description when I look at it again. But it's basically my 4 elements of business that I always talk about. And I know everybody's getting tired of this shit. I want to hammer this inside of you so you get it. My 4 or 5 elements of business: earth, air, fire, water, ether. I'm gonna give you 4 because I haven't collected my ether from this book yet. So water is what I call the plan. In war, it's called your policy, your unmoving reason, your unchanging reason for the reason that you are engaging in war in the first place. Your plan, your policy. Your policy is depression is not me. I am happy. I naturally function on a high vibrational happy level. That's your policy. This is why you're going to war. Because you are happy. That's your natural function and you're tired of this shit. Second, your strategy. My air. My air and my business plan and my plan on magic and manifestation. Technology and knowledge. Strategy in this war book is your knowledge. Next is the tactics. Fire. Your action. In the war book, your tactic is literally what your soldiers do hand to hand on the field while physically engaging with the enemy. The actions that you take is whatever you choose that has to come from your policy. And lastly is earth. In my business plan, earth is the energy that you use around you to tie all these things together. If you want to be rich, every other paycheck, buy $100 shirt, buy a $50 shirt so you can feel rich, or spend an extra $10 on your haircut and look extra fresh for the next 2 weeks, whatever that may be, whatever the energy surrounding you that makes it all come together is. And in that war book, what that meant was the relationship between policy, strategy, and your tactics. Strategy is a lot more complicated than what I said. This book says your politics, your emotion, and the chance, the probability of you winning. But I'm giving you politics, strategy, and tactics. Strategy involves a lot more than just your knowledge, your ability to respond, your responsibility, your being able to sense certain things and change courses and things like that involves your strategy. But definitely consider this that And it's just like getting sober. In the book, it says, once you have all of that established, what the earth is the dance of the war. That you playing chicken, a dance. We'll just say a dance, not chicken. Once you misstep, you lose. You slip, you fall, you lose. And the opponent wins. Alright? So, take all of these things into consideration. This depression is not me. Why am I thinking these thoughts? What the fuck am I introducing into my life that's making me depressed? What is it about this environment? What is it about what I'm doing with my free time? What is it about what I'm watching on TV? Why are all these entities attaching to themselves to me? Why do they feel like they can walk up to me and ask me if I want to hit a crack, if I want to share a needle with them? You should be offended by that. You should be deeply offended that these advertisements, and it could be literally that. It could be literally just you watching TV, falling asleep with the TV on at night when you're sleeping. That will make you depressed. That actually can give you cancer over the course of 20 years of falling asleep with the TV on. I think triples your chance of getting brain cancer. That shit would make you depressed. Your body's receiving chemicals and shit from the TV that's giving you fucking cancer. Smoking cigarettes, drinking, anything that's taking anything away from you and pressing you down and giving you cancer and offering you crack. Think about it like this. I think they say a woman gets approached, if a woman goes out every day, she gets approached about 10,000 times a year. 365 days, a man is gonna walk up to them and try to put their dick in her 10,000 fucking times. That's what advertisement agencies, marketing agencies, TV, reality shows, iTunes, fucking Pandora, all these places is more than 10,000 times. Logos. I mean, you can't stop yourself from seeing logos. The weather. Think about all these things trying to put their dicks in you. Trying to put their fingers in your fucking throat. Trying to poke your eyes out. That shit makes everybody depressed. But everybody doesn't respond with accepting depression as their default. If you don't program yourself, if you don't give yourself direction, then you're just living on default. I got that from Marie. I just saw her fucking name. Something Lion. Marie. Type in Tony Robbins and Marie in YouTube and that'll pop up. Definitely watch both of those videos. And bro, watch those other 3 videos. Take notes. And honestly, if you're acting depressed, if you're doing anything to be depressed, you're programming yourself to be depressed. And it's your fault. Honestly, like real shit, I don't think I've ever said anything like that, and I don't want to make anybody feel more suicidal but if you are, because this person, and I love all the homies. But I mean, I'm doing this because I love you. I'm telling you this. I'm making this video because I appreciate your life. And what you have to offer to the world. All of you guys make me fucking smile. Every time that you message me, everyone, it makes me feel fucking good. It makes me feel awesome. Really, really fucking enriches my life, honestly. But if you're asking me to do something for you, if you're asking me to help you out, but you turn around and you do the opposite, like, you have to put these things into action. If you are watching these videos and going to a therapist, you have to put in the work. You have to. You have to put in the work to fight this depression, or you're going to die. or you're going to kill yourself, or you're going to die depressed way too fucking early, not accomplishing half the shit that you could have accomplished. Don't make the depression your fault. That's the dumbest thing you can do. I could see if you have all the control, bro. This is your world. This depression is here because you want it to be here to make you a better person. Now all you have to do is figure out how to beat it. You buy the video game so you can be challenged, have fun, look at some nice graphics. You saved up for this motherfucking PS4 and all these goddamn video games. You spend all this money asking yourself to be challenged. You better beat those goddamn video games. You spend $1,000 on all these motherfucking games and this PS4. Bro, you better fucking quit your job and play them bitches excessively and obsessively. That's what your depression is. Your depression is your personal trainer. You have to surpass your personal trainer. You gotta get more ripped, more buff. You gotta go to the gym more than your personal trainer. You gotta make your personal trainer hate on you. And tell you that I don't even want to fucking, I can't even tell you shit no more, bro. You're wasting your money spending on me all these fucking dollars just for me to yell at you to do more push-ups. Fuck that. I mean, I can't really say it too many different ways, but make that depression your bitch. Don't call it your depression, and eradicate it, man. This is war. Don't get cancer and don't die. Alright? Peace.